Hey everybody, this is Phil Tingley, day 74, 90-day video challenge, and today was also, should be, day 15 of my mind hacking from Sir John Hargrave. Today was a mind hacking concentration exercise about self-control. Again, it's just like the other virtues, just doing a short little concentration exercise for about 10 minutes, concentrating on self-control, picturing a water wheel. Guess that has, basically has control. Water is flowing in a controlled manner, turning the wheel, producing energy. So self-control, exerting self-control, having control over yourself. Otherwise, Sunday, did some just a little bit of cleanup in the house, cleaning the pool. Had my call with my breakthrough group. That went well as well. Getting myself moving forward on my TikTok side. Got a couple of different video editors I'm trying out. Trying out 3 of them, or well, taking a look at 3 of them right now. First one I tried, Sound, which was recommended as one of the better free video editors. VSDC, can't remember exactly what it stands for, but that one seems a little bit more complicated than it's worth to try to do initially anyway. For someone who hasn't really done any video editing, or very, very little anyway, that one seems probably a lot of features in there from what it sounds like, but loading up the first video, which was I think like 10 to 12 minutes long, somewhere in there. It was just too hard to zero in on a little section. So it was like, okay, my time frame was, show the video like this long and with little time cuts. I'm like, okay, how can I just zoom in on like 30 seconds at a time? So I can see where I want to pause, cut, and so forth, cut out junk I don't need, and just move on from there and splice it together. It's too hard to figure that, I didn't spend a whole lot of time, but I shouldn't have to spend a whole lot of time just to figure out how to do that part. If I can't figure that out in a couple of minutes, move on. So I kind of gave up on VSDC, moving on to Shotcut. There's 2 that sound really familiar to each other. One is Shotcut, and then the other one is, can't remember what the other one is called now. I think one is Shotcut. So load those 2 up. Haven't really played with them very much yet. So I'm going to take a look at both of those, see if they're a little bit easier to use. The particular list I found was like the 10 best video editors, free editors from 2021. There's 7 others on the list. One of them was iMovie, and that's Apple only, so that knocks out 1, so that gives me 9. So I figure I'd take 3 of them at a time. Don't want to take all of them at once. I'll just take a group of 3. My first round, well, the first the one at the top of the list is already off, so that one's out. So I'm gonna take a look at the Shotcut, and the other one I can't remember. Something similar. But anyway, gotta look at those 2, see how they go, see if either one of those or both of them are easy, and which one I like best. So I'm loading up I've have to re-download all my videos that I've made for the 90-day videos. Shot all of them on my phone. My Google Pixel 5a does not have enough storage room to keep all these videos. Why? Because they don't include an SD card slot. I don't understand Google sometimes. You create this operating system that allows you to communicate with an SD card slot for extra storage. You purchase or develop this phone company, but yet you don't have your phones capable, or you don't include an SD card slot on your phones. Fantastic idea. And plus, I hate my Google Pixel 5a. Can't wait to get off of it. So, need to start making some money so I can buy me back into Samsung. Because the Pixel 5a, as I've said before, I don't like it. Speaking of which, today I was doing my a meditation live event for my group, and I haven't been sitting outside to do a meditation in many months, mostly because of allergies, and had a terrible cough that lasted another, still have a little bit of a cough, but cough was ongoing for like another 4 weeks or so after allergies pretty much got over. I attribute that to my time in Korea when I was in the army, catching the Korean crud, which is basically you got sick and then you get a cough, and the cough stays with you for 4 to 6 weeks after whatever you have. Doesn't matter. It just seems like you have a lingering cough for like 4 to 6 weeks. You catch a cold is over, and like a week and a half, you have a cough for like 4 more weeks. It's like, what the hell, dude? So anyway, I did a live a couple weeks ago. I did a short one, meditation, the week before Mother's Day. I didn't make it too long because I knew I was still coughing a little bit, but I figured I'd be able to handle about 10 minutes or so. So I did a short one then, and then Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day weekend. There we go. I need some enunciation classes, like I was telling my wife. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. And so I didn't do a live that weekend. Since then, my cough has cleared up even more. So today I did my Wayne Dyer meditation sequence, and it's going along really well. Didn't cough for the entire 30 minutes I was out there. However, my Google Pixel 5a, 72 degrees outside. Yeah, the sun was shining. I had my phone on a ring display thing to capture me in landscape mode and whatnot. And now, well, I'll just tell you. So my Google Pixel 5a overheated in like 5 minutes and shut down. Of course, I had my eyes closed. I was doing didn't know that it turned off because I wasn't looking at my phone. And at the end, I looked at my phone, opened my eyes. I'm like, why is the screen black? And then, sure enough, phone was dead. Booted it back up. Said it got too hot. I had to shut down. I was like, seriously, you're brand freaking new. You just got this phone in March. It's not even June yet. And this is not the first time it shut down, and it's not even freaking hot outside yet, all right? 73 degrees is not hot in Vegas. It was overheating before it even got that hot, that warm outside. I'm like, this fucking phone. My Note 8, which is like 4.5 years old, nearly 5 years old. I haven't used it in a few months now. It could, it would get hot, obviously, because it's the same battery that's in it still, but it could survive. It got hot when it was like 90 degrees outside. It would get hot and shut down. Oh well, I'm not going to go on about technology. I hate Google Pixel. I'm not going to buy another one ever again. And I entertain the Google Pixel 6 just because I had a different, or their own in-house processor now, but I don't think it's the processor that's the issue. It's the freaking phone technology that they developed. Anyway, knocking my phone over. Take that, Google. Got mad at me. That's all right. If it breaks, then I can buy a new one. A non-Pixel. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. What else? I guess that was basically it. Gearing up to get my start editing some videos and get some TikTok. Can't believe I'm even saying this. 2 months ago as a TikTok. No. I don't allow TikTok in my house, for my kids at least. And when it was popping up on my phone, I was like, oh my God. But hey, you got to change your mind and grow, right? So, getting ready to get my TikTok stuff prepped, and I'm planning on currently, I'm not going to say the T word, planning on currently to start posting my TikTok videos next Sunday. So I'm hoping to get 2 weeks worth of little shorts done. May not be able to get them all 2 weeks worth done by Sunday, but at least I'll have enough to start getting going. So I'm creating my project as, TikTok phase 1, 22 June or 22 May through 4 June. And we'll see how that 2 weeks goes, and how well that drives traffic into my group. And, I don't want to, I know some people are contemplating or have done away with their advertising side on Facebook. And granted, it's not going that well on the advertising side for myself either. I'm down to like getting, not through my particular niche. I'm not expecting hundreds of followers a week or even tens of followers a day. Um, um, but I was expecting more than maybe 2 people joining a week. True, I probably do need to refresh my ad and change it up a little bit. I'm trying to remember last time I changed it. I think was early March. I believe it was early March, early mid-March. I think was the last time I changed it. So a little over two months or so. I think it's been about 2 months since I last changed it. So I may change it up. One of the ideas given to me was, maybe not use Vader this time, even though it's Vader's fatherly advice, but instead use Yoda. So maybe I'll try that, and we'll see how that goes. Gotta change, or at least do a split test with it, and we'll see how if Facebook continues to, or at least brings me some new leads and new invites. And then I'm hoping TikTok will bring in more. And if so, I'll reduce my budget. Don't want to get rid of it completely, but I'll reduce the budget on the Facebook side and just try to soak up what I can in TikTok for the time being and get things rolling that way. And beyond that, got to get rolling on my knowledge-based business. And now I've already looked up a couple. It's been a couple weeks, but I looked up a couple of online training courses that are related, same vein, and they're through Udemy, so they're not too pricey. Gonna get one of those at least, possibly two. At least start with one, see what their content is like, and as Magnosi says, see what people are complaining about and try to make mine better. And I wasn't originally planning on a video type content type training, but that's pretty much what's going to capture people nowadays. People don't like to read too much, even though I really do dig reading books. Of course, it isn't always convenient, but it is nice to sit down and actually just have a book you hold in your hands and can read through the pages, skim through the pages, flip around, make notes. Much nicer, more nicer. Audiobooks definitely has its place too. And go through a lot more, but don't seem to really retain as much. So usually, at least for me, I have to go back and listen to it again a second time, maybe even a third time. But anyway, enough rambling on. And it's almost getting 15 minutes. And everybody out there, take care. You guys have a great week coming up. And keep feeling taming. Love y'all. Bye-bye.